Holy ho everybody, long time no see, Paris in the studio. So roguelikes have been around for some time now, but it's only in the last decade or so where they seem to have captured the hearts of the masses, thanks in part to titles like Hades, Dead Cells and The Blinding of the Isaac. With so much choice, it takes some time especially to make a new and one stand out from the crowd. And while Parish might not to do a lot different, the replayability loop and fascinating setting makes it well worth diving into, even if that means that inevitable deaths come knocking more frequently than I'd care to admit. Playing as Imetri, you must make your way through the waves of enemies within of the realm of Purgatory in the hopes of reaching the fabled Hills of the Elysium. It's a straightforward premise that wastes no time in throwing you in the deep, slowly building your arsenal and gradually getting stronger until you are ready to slay the tougher enemies and the bosses. It's a world filled with macabre and mysterious talking inspiration from a whole host of mythologies, and I love the setting it a lot. What really makes Parish fun, however, it's the way it provides plenty of small goals for you to reach in order to become a force to be reckoned with. You might not feel unstoppable in the beginning, especially as you start off with a broken sword and little else, but you more get through each stage, new weapons, powers, buffs, and ability upgrades are unlocked. There are a variety of melee and ranged weapons to acquire such as pistol, shotgun, bow, spear, and axe. The latter, known as the Lapras, was a game changer in the early stages because it gave me the first focus. Each weapon has a passive and active ability, and by completing the certain tasks, you'll be able to unlock them. Being able to throw the axe gave me a ranged option, and also it helped me to clear those creatures trying to slay me with magic from afar. By completing special challenges called the Orphic Rites, you'll gain access to the new consumables that can be thrown at enemies' rings that might increase your health or improve the amount of the DNA. Picked up on crowns might add elemental damage like lightning and poison when you're attacking. Having these challenges to complete not only give you additional support but task you with the approaching enemies differently by making you use your attacks in various ways. Mixing all of these objectives and playstyles together makes for a solid gameplay loop, and when you through in each level's sole objective and style, there is something captivating about your journey to Elysium. There is a certain aspect of Doom and Perish. The speed of the combat and the relentless pursuit of foes provides an intense battle regardless of enemies you face. You have your chosen weapon to dealing damage, but you can also kick enemies into the spikes or off cliffs, so the environment becomes a helping hand in the underworld. Stage is designed differently, ranging from the lava-filled caverns to golden temples, with the difficulty ramping up further your progress. In one stage called the Priestrin's Ravine, I thought I might have been saved by jumping across the high platforms raised over the lakes of lava, but the enemies jump across them in the burst gave me no time to catch my breath. Objectives will change upon the depth. Circling through a handful of them each time, one might you to go sleep powerful creature, then the next time you need to locate a spirit and hunt it down before fending off waves of enemies. Each change comes with a challenge, and even after compelling it, you need to find the exist with fighting off more of purgatory hellish individuals. In intense, really gives you a chance to take a moment to reflect and refocus. But I more than happy to keep on fighting thanks to the strong combat loop. Once you complete an objective, you can pick up one of 3 cards that will be with you until you die again. They can be anything from entire more dedicate the risk of losing your current purse, to provide you a powerful buff like kicking enemies farther into the distance. With every death in the parish, you retain the weapons, crowns, consumables, and rings you unlock. But when your Danica will seriously deplete, the currency is vital to purchase unlocked items, or to take off the new Orphic Rides. So you knowing to quit is another aspect of your playthrough. Do you move to the next area, which will likely have to gather enemies and objectives to return to the Pantheon and the purchase the shiny new thing you had your eye on for a while? This risks and rewards is just another layer to what the item 42 has done to make in game more and design. Playing Parish alone can be tough. But joining up with the friends offers new ways to play, and the ability to revive fallen teammates. This new aspect to the gameplay makes you think differently to how you approach every new realm with the Purgatory. Despite this being a tough game to master, and taking quite a bit of the time until you really start to feel equipped to get further in. And Perish is a sole entry into a roguelike genre, and its first-person shooter elements are easy enough to get to grips with. The controls are tight, and given that the speed of each playthrough is turned up to 11, you're learning more with every death. In saying that, make sure you're prepared for how much dying you'll have to do, and if you can survive through that frustration, Perish is a rewarding experience. Thanks guys, it's done for today. Bye.